Hi shoebox friends, it's been a long time since I've made a video. It's been a long time since I filled a shoebox, and I thought I would take some time on this really rainy spring day here in Canada and explain to you where I've been and maybe fill a box. I've got a lot of stuff here. I think it's for a girl aged 10 to 14 maybe, I think. Could be younger, but I think an older girl. There's some fun things in here for an older girl. But first, let me just tell you what I've been up to. So as you probably have heard, we had a federal election, and I got involved in my local area because one of my dearest friends was a campaign manager in our area for one of the political parties. And she asked me, she said, "You are the most organized person I know." And some people may not agree with that, but I'm really good at organizing. She said, "I'm not doing this if you won't help me." So I went on board, and it was a month of intensity. We had a bad storm here, an ice storm, where it knocked out our power. So we actually tried to do a campaign in 4 weeks, and it was intense. It was mainly long days in the campaign office and a lot of retired teachers. So we worked really well as a cohesive team, and I miss them. It was a lot of fun kind of being back together again. We're all retired, and it was just a delight to work with them. We had a wonderful candidate. She did not get elected because we are in a bellwether riding for another political party, but we really increased visibility, did a lot of fundraising, and increased the vote percentage. So we're very proud of what we accomplished. And then I kind of got a little ill. I had some problems with one of my eyes and new glasses. And then I went on a trip with my stepmother. We went to the Netherlands, and it was a wonderful time. Met a lot of people. We were at a conference. There were 26 nationalities. 6 of us were from Canada. And I took one of my little tiny moose with me because we were supposed to bring treats from our country. So I took maple syrup candies and a little tiny moose. And then we went and stayed with friends that were delightful. They have a little hobby farm, and they had mini sheep, and they just had 5 baby sheep born. So it was just delightful. And we had a lovely time with them. So I just got home, and I've been sleeping. And my friend Carol just left today. She's been helping me do a little bit of decluttering with my stuff, and it's time for her and I. She's like, "We were gonna do a blue and a green box," and I'm like, "I know, and I don't know where all the stuff is." So that's coming, and we've been collecting for Bluey boxes. So she just brought me some stickers for Bluey boxes, and hopefully we'll do that maybe this coming weekend. We'll do a Bluey box. I don't know where all the things are for we did been shopping for 2 older girls because my favorite color is blue, and hers is green. So we thought it'd be kind of neat to do boxes for girls that age. But I can't find the stuff. I can be organized with other people's things, and it's sometimes hard to organize your own stuff. So she just left, and I thought, well, I'm going to jump on and fill a box. I've got a bunch of stuff. So it is not organized, and I haven't pre-packed it. I don't know how much of this is going to go in. Let's just give it a shot. So I had last year purchased one of the Karma dolls. I have never seen this show. It's on Netflix. It's from Karma's World, but I just thought she was really pretty. And I also found at my Dollarama one of the books. So I thought that would be kind of a neat little a gift, but I don't want to send it in this big box. And then I found a bunch of hair things, and it came in an organza bag, and I think it might be the right size. I hope. So I'm going to get rid of all this packaging and put Karma in that organza bag. Oh, of course she's attached in a million different ways. Boy, oh boy. They don't make this easy, do they? Okay, I know I've got a pair of scissors somewhere. Hang on a minute. I just have to find them. They're buried. There they are. Uh-oh, something fell. Just a second. Oh, yes, a little pony. We want that. Okay, let's get Karma untangled. Where else is she tied on? Okay, she's free. Oh, that's a cool background, but it's kind of ripped. So her microphone is still attached to her hand by an elastic. I'm going to leave that on there. And her hair is, it's got a little hairnet around it. So I'm going to keep that on there just to protect her. And I'm going to put her in this organza bag because I think she's going to fit. She's got the coolest outfit. Look at that little outfit. It's awesome. And she bends and she's really sweet. Okay, please fit. Come on. Come on, come on. Oh, good. She's going to fit. Yay! Okay, she fits. Well, that's one relief. Okay, then, oh boy. Okay. Well, this is just paper, blank paper, because there's a lot of drawing things in this, and I have a school book. It says you've got this. Put that in the bottom. And a tablet. Whoa. Well, a lot of things in here look like they're pink. So I'm going to give her the pink tablet. And it comes with stickers, so she can have animal stickers. And if you haven't seen these tablets, I saw them on sale recently again on Amazon. They are great. So it is just a drawing tablet, but it's also where you can do like homework and figure math out and stuff if you're an older child. It just has a little garbage button down here. You can draw on it. It's got a pencil attached. And then this is a little elastic that just attaches the pencil so you don't lose it. And then when you've drawn on it, you just push the button and it goes away. But because I buy them in bulk, they don't have their own individual box, but they do have a really nice little protector, little foam protector. So that can go. And I have a Cindy bag somewhere here. And if you're new to my videos, I have a wonderful friend named Cindy. And Cindy made me a whole bunch of bags for my boxes. So I thought this one was really pretty. And it's got some pink on it. And I'll put the tablet in here. And then fold it over. Okay, now I want to make sure I get Karma in there. And the Karma's World. So it's 32 pages of games, puzzles, mazes, and more. And it has a set of markers from Crayola. Oh, I hope it fits. Oh no, seriously? It's too big for... These Canadian boxes are way too small. Look at that. It doesn't fit. That's really upsetting. How can it be too narrow? I'm just going to squish it. It might rip the box, but that's going in. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, these Canadian boxes, they are not good sizes. Oh, that's terrible. When a coloring book doesn't fit, you know you've got issues. Come on, Samaritan's Purse, fix this problem. I've emailed them repeatedly. They don't answer me. Look at that. That doesn't fit. I'm really disappointed. So disappointed. I can't fit a coloring box in a shoebox. Coloring book, I mean. That's ridiculous. It's a normal coloring book. It is an average size coloring book. And it's too big. That's ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's insane. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Well, that changes everything. Wonder if I can bend it this way. It's going to be bent though. I guess it doesn't really matter, but that makes me really sad. Okay, that's wrong. That's completely wrong. Okay, so then I've got some stickers, little toucans, pink, there's a pink theme. And then I found a little diamond art kit, and it's a heart. I'll leave it in the box. It should go down the side. Yes, it does. Okay. Come on. A comb. And then I have a hygiene kit here. I found one left over. I have to make a bunch more. It's got a toothbrush with a like a cap, a little mini comb, a nail file, a lip balm, nail clipper, and some Band-Aids. And I have a big pencil case. So I'll show you what I put in this pencil case. And then I've got an eraser kit. So I'm going to show you that in just a second as well. So there's a bunch of stuff in here. I had fun packing this one up. She has a little white kitty pen, a little bouncy ball. She's got a little panda. These are Post-it notes kind of thing. A little black notebook, a pink highlighter, a couple of blue pens, some of the crayon roll-ups, stencil, bunny on the top, a flip-flop notepad, a ruler, a small fidget spinner. When we were working on the campaign, my desk was at the very back of our office space, and there were days I was so frustrated because I was the IT person doing all the tech. I would just be like spinning this and going, "Don't talk to me, don't talk to me. I'm fighting with a database. Don't talk to me." People knew if I pulled this out, they just stayed away. It was a lot of fun, and it did its job. And there were times I was like, "I'm going to lose my sanity," and I'd be rolling these two little anxiety balls. It was kind of fun. Sharing my craziness with you all. She has a green marker. She has a pair of child scissors. She's got a whole bunch of different stickers, some hearts and some unicorns and some animals. And then she's got 4 pencils and 3 of the mini pencils and a little googly-eyed ring and a bunny sharpener in that. Let me just put all this back. Whoops. I'll put the ball in there on its own. Okay. All right, so then I wanted to give her some hair accessories. So I found these were on as part of the hair accessories that were in the organza bag that the doll went into. So she's got 2 bows, and then she has 2 really pretty clips. One has a heart and the other is just kind of a pearly color. And then 2 pink hair clips. And then I'm going to include a jelly elastic, but I want to give her the pink one. Oh, maybe I'll give her the baby blue. It's a pretty baby blue color. So it's a dusty baby blue. It looks white, but it's not. And then I'm going to give her some little elastics for ponytails. And I'll give her 4 pink ponytail elastics. In you go. All right. So some animal stickers. Okay. Oh, please don't fill it fast. A little magic wand. Now, I wanted to give her a little bracelet. Maybe, I wonder if it'll fit in here. Let me try that. I think the older girls should have a nicer piece of jewelry. And I know it's just from our local Dollarama, but it's better than the plastic jewelry. It's quite pretty. Oh, come on. There. So it's blue and it's got a bunch of charms, dangle charms on it, and it's just lovely for an older girl. Has a heart and a tree. It says, I love you. And it should fit in here. Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, that fits. That's nice. Okay, now, pencil crayons. And then I have an art kit. So I had a wonderful, a different retired teacher friend who invited me over sometime in, I want to say March, before the election, and said, I've got a bunch of journals if you'd like to have them. She was downsizing. And these are artist quality journals, and they're blank. They're beautiful. I'm going to take the paper off of it if I can, because it's got the price on it and I don't want the girl to see that. And then it's got, it's dotted, which is really neat. And then I've also made up a little artist kit. So in the artist kit, I'll show you what there is. And I think I might have to put this in the bottom now that I'm thinking about it. So let me just take out the things that are here. See, this is why I think it's sometimes important to see how people pack and then make changes and corrections and change their minds about things. Because sometimes when you're at home on your own, you're thinking, how do people get things in here? How do you fit everything in? Well, it's sometimes feeling like you're working on a Jenga puzzle and you're trying to get everything put in, or as much as you possibly can, because you want the person who's receiving it to really feel loved and to feel special. And I think that's an important thing that we're doing. So let's see if I can squish this beautiful book in. And it's like a leather cover. It's beautiful. Okay, that's going to be squishy, but that's what big elastics are for, right? Okay. We're just about at the limit of what we're going to get in here. But in this little artist bag, there's a bunch of fun things. There's some interesting bits and pieces of paper, so she can, play with paper. There's another one of these books. I think I might take that out because it's just extra space. Some watercolor paints with 2 brushes. And then there is some pencil crayons, but she already has pencil crayons. That's okay. She can have more. 2 glue sticks, some crayons, and then some glitter stickers and some buttons and all sorts of things that you might want to use if you are going to make a little journal. And hopefully I can fit all this in. And there's her jewelry. I've got a few other things I'm trying to squish in here as well. That Karma's coloring book is a problem. That's the problem. What happens if I take this thing out? Yeah, okay. And look at it from just sitting that short amount of time. I'm so disappointed. Okay, if I take that out, I can put more in. I wonder if I should make a Karma coloring book myself. I can download pictures off of Google and make a little coloring book. Maybe I'll do that, and I'll stick it in the bottom. Then I have this little Lego Easter egg thing from Easter, and I use these for pencil eraser kits. So in here there are 2 sharpeners, a bunch of the pencil toppers, and a couple of actual erasers. So that can go on the side, and then there's a covered sharpener. Getting pretty full. All right, let's put in a few more fun things. A little unicorn. I have this really cute little purple and pink Be Mine stuffy. And he's got little hearts on his ears. Look, little silver hearts. They're so cute. And he's very soft. And I'm hoping he can squish him in. Whoa! With an elastic, that'll hold. I have a little bit of space. Okay. I guess not too much space if I'm going to put a little coloring book in there. I will. I'll print off a Karma's coloring book, Coloring World, or just a regular coloring book of some sort. I wanted to put in like a Lego. I have 2 Lego pieces. Maybe I can squish them on top. They don't take up much space. Well, I think that's all that's going in there. Okay. Can this go on top? What do you think? I think if I put an elastic on that, I think that's full. All right. So when she gets her rather packed box, oh man, look at that. Maybe not. These Canadian boxes are made of thin cardboard. They're not good quality boxes at all. You guys in the States, you have great boxes, especially the plastic ones. I really wish we could get those here. I really wish we could just get your regular boxes here. So maybe I'll have to go, and it's heavy, have to go to McDonald's. I'll have to go to Walmart, a conglomerate, and maybe buy some bigger plastic boxes. So when she opens her box, this is what she will see. She's got, let's see, 2 of these, hair and bracelet, a little stuffy, an art kit, an eraser and sharpener kit, a covered eraser, a hygiene kit, a little tiny unicorn to play with, a Karma doll who sits. I'll sit her even if she exams a bag, a very full pencil case, a wide angled comb, a bunch of stickers, a little bouncy ball, a beautiful art journal, a diamond art keychain kit, pencil crayons, a Cindy bag with a tablet, a school book that says you got this. Every girl needs a magic wand, and a blank book. I'm going to switch this out and make her a coloring book. So thank you for watching with me today. I'm really glad to be back. Can't wait to keep filling boxes and being part of this wonderful community. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye now.